Oh, Jesus. Hello, hello. Sorry, my tripod's not working. Why is it that one of these never work right? Hold on. There we are. Welcome to the live stream. Better late than never, right? Let me know who's in the chat. These are old glasses, but they're better than my real eyes. All right, we got 5 folks. My life changed. All right. Can somebody say something? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Something? Whoa. It's on now. Okay. I hate it when people wear glasses because it looks like you've got. Anyway. Well, thank you, Shannon. Well, I'm 6 days out of surgery, not even a full week. I am not sore. It was oh, excuse me. We're about to take a field trip outside. We're going to check the temperature. Because I just stuck my head out there, and that was it. I stuck it right back in. It got up to 30 today, like 33. So my heat pump kept up, so I didn't have to run these things all night, all day. But I can't run it with this on. If I cut that on, my breaker will flip. And the living room, the kitchen, and the bathroom, no, and the craft room go black. So we don't want that happening. So it'll just get cut on. It's not bad in here. No. I've seen many people with the name Sassy in it. You forget. There's like there's almost like there's over 2,400 subscribers. So I can't keep up with everybody. Oh, well then 2 months ago, I can't even remember what I had for dinner last night. So, no offense, but chemo brain is like real. If you have a kid, and you gave birth to a child and you have a child and they talk about mom brain, chemo brain is the same thing, except worse. I've been trying to figure out things that I forgot on my grocery list all day, just walking around the house. But welcome back to the chat. What's your first name? See, that's the way I associate people. I'll be like, oh, okay, Sassy the cat is Amy. I don't know your name, but Shannon, don't be shy. How are you tonight? Well, there's a sight for sore eyes. Michael, you have been gone for a long time. I had to put my old glasses back on because I can't see nothing. Um, no, I don't have a P.O. box yet, Jan. You prefer winter? Come here. Um, I can't even get off my porch for the ice. Yeah, I've heard y'all have bad summers because I'm friends with Tess. We talk on Facebook all the time. So if you want to, you can go out and go to my Facebook, and I just talked to a few people on there. I have a hoodie. I have one hoodie. It's from my son's basketball days, and it says Peyton's mom on the back. But I got a down comforter, and then up here I've got a blanket that's got the black. It's got the Sherpa lining. I've not gone too cold since I found my two space heaters. I've got one closed up in the bathroom right now so that I can go in there and take a shower. Well, thank you, because I've got to go back and get another eye test because I know that chemo has wiped more of my eyesight out. I put salt on it, but it was table salt. But it let me get off the porch very, very easily off the porch to go to the mailbox. Only this is what all that work. Somebody want me to buy life insurance. If they'll give me life insurance, I'll pay for it. They will turn me down because cancer, you are uninsurable. Um, and then let me cover up the address. A bill, as usual. A bill, just they just keep stacking up. I'm just putting them in date order, and I'm just going to pay them off one by one. What's the temperature in New Jersey? Darling. I have a infrared thermometer. Kind of just point and click. I'm interested to know how cold it is. Last night it got down to 7 degrees. You're probably colder than we are. Crazy beautiful. Well, by your picture, you are beautiful. What's the temperature there in Tennessee? I think we're probably about there, Michael. We're about to take a field trip out my front door and do my thermometer. That's going to be fun. You know, it's weird. Has people been hitting the like button? Because it's like my screen has changed and it has the number of people and then it has a like button, but it doesn't give me numbers. If you see my finger, I'm sorry. I don't know. YouTube goes in and just screws around with stuff, and then us content creators, we just have to figure it out. Check this out. Oh, oh. It looks like I've got. Hey, you know at the dentist, how they have those two sets of glasses? That's what it looks like I have on. There's no way to keep it down. I have a glare thing on it, but so it's not affecting my vision. I don't I don't play games. I like watching TV, true crime, um some Christian stuff. One of my favorite channels is Lion of Judah. Um Learning about the end days, which is what we're in, and the rapture, and the people that have to stay during the tribulation, and Jesus comes back, and then the rest of his believers are taken up. And I spend a lot of time praying. Um, I've never had one. Not to where we couldn't see each other at all, Michael. Oh no, I haven't. I've only been on for 14 minutes. I had took a nap and I woke up and I wasn't going to do a live and it was 8:30, so I ran down to my craft room and got my um, tripod ring light thing. I love cold, foggy mornings. Spiders. Don't forget snakes. Oh my god. We don't have those kind here. I mean, ours will be like this big, the wolf spiders. But ours jump. I've never been I've never had one jump on me before. But that would be the moment my heart would stop beating. We have to worry more about mosquitoes, snakes, um, and since I live where there's trees, the palmetto bugs. The some people call them roaches. They're not roaches. They're they're this long, but they're not roaches. Roaches go to filth, and they're like this big. So when people say, "Oh my God, there's a roach," it's not a roach. It doesn't mean my house is not clean. They come in looking for warmth. They'll come in looking for water. I killed one in my doorway last night. It got in, but it got my poison from the outside, and it flipped over dead on. By the way, my dark wood floors with a dark bug. I'm so glad I didn't step on it because that would have been the moment my soul would have left my body. Because I can't handle bugs. And here I am wanting to move into the country and have chickens and all this kind of stuff. I don't know if I can handle that life or not. I'm not all about that life. But I just want to do it to prove I can do it. Hey, Susan. There's my girl. I'm doing okay. We're about to take a trip outside. Well, just like right outside my front door, and we're going to see what the temperature is. Now, it's not done going down for the night. It's not done. It's going to get worse. But I've got my infrared thermometer somewhere. Oh, let's see what it is in the room here. See, inside is 64 degrees. It's perfectly fine. By the way, I don't go around checking temperatures. This is what I use for candles. Well, we have to worry about diamondback rattlesnakes. And you'll be most of the time dead before you can get to the hospital. And if not, it eats your skin like necrosis. It's horrible. Wendy, hello, lovely to you. It's 16 in Toronto. You just got home. 16 is like a heat wave for you guys, isn't it? Okay. Bye, Sassy. Susan, I can't see how many likes I have. I have the people button that I got 21 people in here. And then I have a thumbs up button, but nothing else. Can't, when you tap it, don't do nothing. I hate it when YouTube changes stuff. But if you hadn't hit the like button, hit the like button. I'll be able to see it after I go out of here. Well, I've been single July was 2 years. And that wasn't really, it was a convenience thing. Oh, negative 16. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Now, my reading from last night, it got down to 6 degrees or 7. No, it was 7 degrees. And they said that the wind chill was about negative 10, which felt about right when I walked outside. And yeah, we get those water moccasins. Um, um, what's the other one? Copperheads. And an adult copperhead spider will not even send you to the hospital. You don't have to do anything. But the babies, if you get a copperhead baby, like if you step into a nest, they inject, they don't have the um, gland fully formed that has their venom in it. And they just inject all of it instead of just some of it. And a baby copperhead can kill you, but an adult copperhead, it don't. That's why we have to be careful with our kids, be careful in flower beds and mulch, because they just blend in. 17. Oh, yeah, we don't know what to do. Ice is even worse. Kids ain't going to school. Restaurants aren't delivering DoorDash. I've got to go get groceries tomorrow, and I don't have any more table salt. But I do have Epsom salt because of, you remember the jars I made at Christmas time? Um, and it looks like snow. Um, they say if you mix that with some sugar and just spread it on your steps and stuff, it's not as good as table salt or rock salt, which is what you should have. Now, I do have um, coarse kosher salt. I'll have to see what I need to do to that one to make it work. But as soon as I put that table salt on it, I could hear the ice. It was like, just, it was just breaking. But it was still slippery. But I got outside to go to the mailbox. And I said, I got junk mail and another bill. I'm just going to have to shut it down and not worry about it. And pray that God gives me the ability to pay it all off. No, we're not. No. Normally in the wintertime, on a good winter night, when, and usually ours comes in like January, February. So we're in the peak time. But this is what they call for us, and you guys too, it was supposed to come down, is an Arctic blast. And it blasted my ass to get back in the house. I know that much. But I had to get my trash to the street. I didn't want to draw any varmints. Um, if I sat it outside my door, the dogs will get in it and tear into it. Not mine, other people's who just don't watch their animals. Oh, I know. There was like stalactites coming down off my porch. April M. Ray. Jan, April M. Ray. Okay, Jan, you have a good night. Much love. Okay, let's get outside. Okay, give me just a minute. I'm still a little. Okay, April, you can get your phone off the stand. There it goes. And now I need to turn it around. Do not judge. That's nothing. Um, there's my little Valentine things I made. I showed y'all. All right. Oh, I dread this so bad. Okay. Oh. Okay. Right here. Let's just. $18. Let's test different places. 17. The air, when I pointed into the air, it says 19. But, like, the ice says 18. Look at the ice now. And that's after me putting salt on it. And there's my footprint from earlier. Amazon's not even delivering packages. Oh, Lord, hold on. Y'all, look at my sign. It says, welcome-ish. Depends on who you are and how long you stay. And then I've got my teal ribbon and my emerald green ribbon for ovarian and liver cancer. Let's hope that I do. My hair is so bad today. I'm sorry, but there's just no way that I can get in the shower as cold as it is. Okay, let me get this back on the thing. I mean, I guess I could have went to the bathroom after I woke up and looked. Okay. There we go. So it's cold. It's very cold. Okay. All right, have a good night, Jan. Well, really, that's my private Facebook account. I haven't made one for my YouTube, but I can do that. And then just let it be for my YouTube people. So don't go on my personal one. I'll make one for my YouTube, and I'll put it in the community tab and also in the description, my bio or whatever. I've got both. I've got the one in the bathroom hooked up, but this one, if I cut it on, because I've got this plugged up, it'll trip my breaker every time. I can't even make a cup of coffee, or it's going to trip my breaker. The joys of owning a 1940 house. And mine, because it's cold, I ordered another one of these. It's Beauty and the Sleep. I ordered it from Sleeping Lip Mask. And Hearns, Hernes. It does not have any artificial flavorings or anything in it. I've had this for like 2 years, but it's started to get kind of grainy, so I just ordered another one. I ordered I see everybody using it. The one from Laneige. I think it's Laneige. That stuff tasted so gross with artificial flavors. It was so disgusting, it went right back. For something that you pay, you know, $20 for a little thing, it ain't worth it. Once I get off here, I'll have the electric heater back on. But I just took a nap and woke up and decided, well, 8:30, I can go ahead and jump on. Some people will still be up. But I knew I had to cut that off, or I'd be here and then the next minute I wouldn't, because it would. Well, actually, y'all would still be able to see everything that was going on. Well, you wouldn't see anything, but y'all would be able to see everything that was going on while I was searching to see which breaker it was. But yeah, no, I have two of them left from last year, Susan, so I'm okay. My thing is I am, I didn't prepare for this, and I need purified water to make coffee and hot chocolate, and I'm almost out of coffee, so I need it. I need coffee creamer. I need some sodas. Um, I buy the gallons for my Keurig and then the bottles for the fridge. Yeah, the one I got, I put in the bathroom and then closed the door, cracked it, because it won't close all the way. But it should have it nice and toasty warm in there. I don't know how the weather's going to be tomorrow. There's nothing I hate more than being cold and naked. Mm-mm. Okay, crazy beautiful. I'm gonna make a YouTube channel, no, Facebook page for my YouTube, and I'll call it April's Cancer Journey. But I have to get off here to do it. But when I figure out a name, I'm gonna put the name on my community tab, so watch out for it, or I'll do a short. Um, because my family's on there, my sisters, my mother, cousins, aunts, uncles, And sometimes folks get a little mouthy on here. Did, I mean, the day before the surgery, I was still over here in pain. And now, see, I'm laying on that side and it's getting sore. But, but I took pictures of it and I'll see if I can. I think I did a community post with the pictures. It don't look like, I mean, it's just like two puncture wounds and then there's another puncture wound. And the needle was so big that he used to put lidocaine in. It made a hole in my skin. It was so big. And I felt every bit of that crap as he was putting it in. I wish my mama would have stayed with me. I would have felt a lot better. Because she would have been mama and me. She would have been bringing blankets and, don't you get out from under these covers. Where's your fuzzy socks? That, I haven't talked to y'all since my surgery. But they said I had twilight. And usually I had twilight during my, what do you call that thing? Colonoscopy. And I slept. Not intubated. None of that stuff. Just Valium and fentanyl. And I was out. But 10 minutes before he was done, I think I freaked everybody in the room out because I was like laying here and I was sleeping, and then all of a sudden I started like being aware of what was going on, and I lifted my head up and over because the doctor was like back here, and I was like, "Hey doc, everything look good?" And he just stopped the procedure and said, "Go ahead and give her some more medicine." And I was like, "Oh, I kind of want to watch it." Because it had a huge, like 72-inch screen on the wall. And I was like, I love the human body. I love anatomy and physiology. And I was like, he was like, "Well, do you want me to show you stuff as I'm going through?" I'm like, "Please, tell me all about it." So they got me more pillows so I could prop up and watch him finish. All it felt like was like you had the urge to go drop a deuce in the toilet, but everything was beautiful. He said, "You see how pink all this is right here? This is healthy colon. We're already in your," he said, "we're already in your colon. We haven't found anything." That's okay, crazy. I don't want to call you crazy. But is the radiant heaters the one that looks like the old heaters, and they have like ridges in them? See, these were free because this happened last year, but my heater just quit working. Well, now if you had polyps removed, That's not pleasant. But I didn't have anything. I came out with an A plus plus bill of health on the colon and the intestines. Um, but yeah, yeah. I never batted an eye during my procedure last week. They kept saying, "Are you sleepy?" I'm like, I feel altered, but I'm not gonna go to sleep. They had it set though that while they were putting me through the CT scan, before they put me through it, the doctor injected both medicine. He had them in vials, and he would put the dose of each of them together, and it was like, whoa. But then after a few minutes, I was like, everything okay? But it's because I take so many psychiatric medications that I told him, I was like, look, dudes, I take Seroquel. That stuff would knock out a horse. I'm about as tall as a horse. And can you give me Dilaudid instead? And they were like, no, we only give fentanyl and Valium. Now, the fentanyl did its job. I didn't feel anything but pressure. I didn't feel it burning. But what I did feel was when he done the alcohol flush, I felt like I had ice inside of me, which would make sense with alcohol. Susan, I am not lucky. Um, I'm loved by my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I told him while I was laying there and they were putting me through the machine, I was praying that I wouldn't feel anything that would hurt me, and to guide the surgeon's hands as he used the microwave rays to burn that part of my colon off. And the doctor was like, it could not have been any more cut and dry. There's nothing on your colon, there's nothing on your peritoneal cavity. It was on the tip. You know how your liver goes like that, kind of, and it has a tip at the end? Basically, they just they burnt the end off of it. Well, they knew my weight and my height. Um, when it comes to um, sedation, I usually give them an extra 10 pounds. Didn't work. Oh, the fentanyl and stuff, it felt cold. It felt cold. Oh yeah, no, that you were put under mild sedation is what they call it. Because as soon as they give you the propofol, when they take it away, it automatically stops working after a little while. Um, Mine was only two drugs. And because of my cancer history, they gave me two different antibiotics in my, it was in my port, not in my arm. So when I felt cold, it felt like it came all the way up here because that's the way it goes. starts down here and then goes up here and into my artery. It felt weird, but there was nothing. The initial pinch of the lidocaine, and then nothing, because they were like, he'd be like, okay, give her another dose. He'd give me another dose. I would chill, you know. I would liken it to smoking weed, but it doesn't stay with you, if that makes sense. I didn't have any problems vocalizing. We were laughing. And Susan, you know the metric system. We're inches, but it was 1.3 centimeters was how big the cancer was. I don't know how big that is. But he said, your doctor is awesome. They caught it early and it did not have time to metastasize anywhere. But come back in 6 weeks. We're going to do another CT scan, which guess what? Another $100. It's just my part, my copay on my surgery was somewhere close to $300. And I said, well, can you bill me for it? And they were like, of course. Once you get all your bills in, you can call us and make a payment plan. And if you pay it off, then that's good. Like in a shorter amount of time. I'm trying to think of things that I can skip around. And that is, I sit in here with the TV on, but I don't have any lights on except the above the range hood. I keep that on just so I can see myself in the kitchen. And then I don't even cut on the light when I go pee. I don't cut it on. Sissy, I love you. She has been the best at checking up on me. We had like a 2 hour, uh, what do you call it? Haven't talked in too long. Um, Facebook Live together last night. And, I had to tell her all about the surgery and everything like that. Tess and Susan are my go-tos for anything that I need. And Susan, did you notice that filthy comment got taken down? Did you get to watch my new video that I put up? Because you know what? It hurts when somebody puts a nasty comment about you. But I'm like, consider the source and boot them out. But the fact that 16 people hit the like button on that rude comment toward me means that there's 16 people that are wishing bad on me. And too bad I cannot figure out the 16 people, because I would have went on a block party. And I'm not talking about the one in your area. I'm talking about a Facebook block. I mean a YouTube block. I ain't making any money off this, and there's no reason that I should be attacked. And if you don't like me, if you don't want to, like, hold on, there we go. If you don't want to see my live streams, if you don't want to participate in, then free to go. Nobody's got you trapped anywhere. I know it's not you, Cassandra. Hey, girlfriend, what you having for dinner? Y'all know it's Cassandra. She's probably got 25 names. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, crazy. Yeah. Number one, it was the funniest part of the whole thing was when I got in there, I was laying on the gurney from the recovery area. You know, they wheel you in there. And I'd already had me a dose going in there. And I said, did you, it was like one of those, like a cervical pillow that had like the dent in it. It's quite comfortable actually. And I said, hey, do y'all have that thing up far enough? And they were like, well, this is where it always is. And I'm like, but I'm not like every other person or woman, whatever. And when I stood up, I heard somebody go, whoa, where did that come from? Because apparently they thought I was just an average length person. But they didn't. I said, yeah, I probably looked normal. But my calf was, from my calf down halfway, was off the bed. At least 6 inches. And he was like, wow. Everybody, and the nurses were like, oh my God. Yeah, let's adjust everything. They had to adjust the whole table to get me in it. I know. I was laughing. And they're like, are you able to walk yourself? I'm like, yeah, I can walk. Don't worry about it. Oh, this cold weather. Just that quick. My lips are, you can see the red. They are chapped. Um, I'm trying something different this time. I'm gonna get just something you can buy at Walmart. And the sides of my mouth are beginning to crack. And I hate nothing more than for me to be uncomfortable on my lips. If my skin was dry, lotion would work. But I think that stuff is about a year past its expiration date because it went from being smooth and creamy to having a gritty thing. Your sweetheart, y'all love my channel. Makes us mad when you say people are mean to you. Girl, all you gotta do is read the comments. My comment last night that pushed me over the edge was somebody told me I needed to get a electric blanket. And I was like, you can't put them in the washing machine. At least the ones I looked at. And you can't put them in the dryer. So, what am I going to do with them? I don't have a clothes rack. I don't have a clothesline out back. Now, when I have my own place, I'm going to have a clothesline for the summertime. Because there's nothing that smells better than a towel that has come from outside. You still put fabric softener on it, but you save all that money from the dryer. And all the dryer does is cause it to have loose strands and shrink and all that stuff. Oh, yeah, crazy beautiful. This B word last night said, after the whole telling me I needed a electric blanket, and she just chimed right in, and I had not said anything to anybody. I just told them why I didn't really care for electric blankets. She said, "Oh, here we go again. I guess now we need to buy her an electric blanket." Same old story. And I'm telling you, that lit me up like a fire. And I was like, I've never asked you for anything. I don't even know who you are. And I said, but I'm going to leave your comment up because your comment makes me money. But I reported her for harassment. You have 3 electric. I would too if I lived in Canada. See, I got some. I bought a twin size for when I sleep on the couch in like this kind of situation. Then I got a king size for my bed. And they both said that they can be washed on a gentle cycle, but not dry. It says lay flat to dry. Do you know how big a king size bed is? Where am I going to put that? There's not even enough room in the floor anywhere in this house to put that thing. I'd have to put it outside on the front end of my car to dry. And I said, that's too much trouble. I'm sending them back. Ooh, Grease. Hello, Death Candy Official. Ooh, do y'all want to collab? If you want to collab, y'all can send me candy and I will try it out. My email is in my bio. I've got some other reviews. I got to get in touch with people that have come up. What was the comment? She said, "Oh well, now we'll have to buy her a electric blanket. Um, Same old story," or something like that. And I was like, you know what? I mean, I blessed her out. But after I reported her for harassment, it went away. I didn't block her. It just went away. And all the comments that were on it. But yes, there were more than one rude comments that people that are in here, supposedly my people who care how my cancer journey is going, that hit like. And that's like a punch in the gut. That's a sucker punch. Is what it is. It's people that they don't have the balls to say anything themselves, and they can hide behind a screen and get their jollies by hurting somebody else's feelings. I know what's happening. I don't know what a cheek is, but they were cheeks. And I wish I could have found out those 16 people. I was mad last night when I read that. And I would have went out and blocked all 16 people. Because you know what? My New Year's resolution was to go to 3,000 people, and I was about 600 short. But those people will not keep me from talking about cancer and days. Oh, and they said, because I said, God bless you, that it was, what did she call it? Manipulation. Me saying, I'm not going to play into your ways. That's the devil. I've been a Christian long enough to know the devil will tempt you every which way possible. And me tying up with her would have been nothing more than happiness. So I said, I hope you and your family are well, and God bless you all. And either she left on her own or she got kicked out. You're not eating yet. Chicken wings, girl. Brown, how are you doing? How's she doing the wings? Well, Mary, if you have a king size anything, you realize how big that is. And the thing's going to be heavy and it's going to pull my tension rod down in the shower. But I at least need to get a twin size one. Because, well, I mean, I really need to get a king size one because I could use it in here or in there. But when they go on clearance at the end of the season, right now they've got them jacked up where you can't even find one, number one. You can't even find one here. Um, and it'll be summer before they mark them down. They're still trying to sell Christmas stuff on Walmart.com at full price. And I'm like, keep that crap. Oh, no, I need a. I'm too long for a throw. A throw is 60 inches. I'm 73 inches tall. So it wouldn't really do me a lot of good for it to be a throw. Well, I just figured out how to look at all my subscribers because I know that my ex-husband and his replacement wife and my son is probably watching these. Doesn't make them any more wrong as to what they've done to me. I wish that I could afford for people to make my editing and make the subscribe button actually work during the videos and all that stuff, but I need to watch some more YouTube. And I need to start using my laptop. Yeah, Susan, it's good. I have 25 viewers. I can't see how many people liked it. No. I can hit the button over and over. It doesn't let me see anything. Y'all can't. Please, somebody in the 24 that are watching this, let me know if you're able to hit the like button. And go out and come in and see if you see the like button. Is it in a different place, Tess? Well, green peppers and onions. Mm-mm-mm. That's like one of my favorite things. I just need an intro and an outro. And a banner. Some of these people do the most beautiful, like when they show clips of what they're doing during the video in the beginning, but I don't know how to do that. Okay, that's funny because now it's took my ability to see it away. Maybe it was a fluke. Maybe next time it will be better. I don't know. What do I need to... Cassandra, email me and let me know what I need to send you. Is that hearts? Yeah, see, I don't have dots. Oh, Susan, thank you. Betty Foran, I think her name is. One night she was just like tap, 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 wouldn't stop. She's like, I just can't quit hitting the button. Can't quit hitting the button. um, I'm not here to ask for anyone's pity. I just want you to know what you have to go through when you're a content creator. The first thing anybody noticed is that I had on short sleeves. They don't know how I was abused and how anything that feels like it's suffocating me or holding me down in some way just triggers in my brain. I don't remember that, but it's got to be from that. That's fine, Cassandra. You're just going to keep. I wonder what the hearts do. You just have so many, it just shows you how many hearts you had. My last live stream, people were so nice. I got two super chats. One for like $20 and one for like $10. And I went back out there and I was like, look, if you're going to do anything, do it through Cash App because YouTube keeps, I think, 20%. Yeah, that's a lot. You can finally, well, congratulations, Susan. Thank you for the 26 people. I wish you would introduce yourself. And if it's Jason and Heather, announce yourself. And I will say hello. And I will prove to her that I'm not a monster. I'm just somebody struggling to make it while y'all live in your big, beautiful home. And I live here with space heaters and down comforters. And that's the reason my hair looks like the way it does. Because I put a toboggan on last night. Exactly. Where Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal literally take like a quarter, not a quarter of a percent, but 25 cents to transfer the money over into your bank account. But I'm not asking anybody to do it. But it's there if you come into $1 million and you want to send me $20. And believe me, I'm going to put my bills together and I can show you what I owe. But it's okay. It's nobody's place to fix it but my own. My fear is just messing my credit up because then I won't be able to find anywhere to live. And that just makes me sick at my stomach. When you do a coffee, buy me a
weather
coffee.
update from the First Alert Weather Team is now available.
Sorry, weather update. Um, buy me a coffee is going to be taken away because they take even more. And a lot of people have like Patreon channels where you can talk about things you can't talk about on Facebook, I mean YouTube, but somebody has to pay to be a member. I'm not even going to try. It's no use. It'd be a waste of my time. And I've played around and just made t-shirts, and that would go over into women's, men's plus size hoodies, beanies, things like that. Um, yeah, because I don't know how y'all's credit scores work, but mine's up at 730. And that's after I'm not even released from. That's overwhelming to have a YouTube channel. I've got to read what creators need to do, and I can't roll my eyes hard enough. I have to. It just to go on live. It takes a long time, and then if you want to do more cinematic stuff, you have to be on. Um, like the best one is Epidemic Sound, and I think it's like $16.99 a month. I don't make $16.99 a month off the channel, so you can understand why I really don't care. If I ever get to a point where I can afford to do that, I will. It looks to me like I may get a check at the end of January, or it's probably going to be February, and I hadn't had one since November. And that'll go straight to a bill. I had money in savings, not enough to write home about, but they want you to exhaust every bit of money that you have in your account before they'll give you charity care, which means that I won't be able to afraid I won't be able to buy a piece of land and a fixer upper trailer and fix what I can and hire out the rest, I guess. Because I can't even afford a house. Not even in the bad part of town. You can just start it from here on out. Um, Cassandra, and we'll see what happens. You know what? Someone told me to take $1,000 out a month, and I mean, a couple months it'd be gone, and put it in a safe. I put mine in my safe deposit box, which is a no-no, but they don't go through your folders. I can just put cardstock paper on each side of it. Nobody will ever know. And I can just put a star on the back of the ones that have cash in them. And then come June or July, I should be able to, with my credit score, buy land or buy a used trailer and then buy land and have it moved. And the only thing I want is it to be livable. And then let everything be done how I want it. And I tell you what, y'all, it's sad when that's your dream. But I will make that home my mansion. I will tin the roof instead of shingles. That way I don't have to worry about replacing that. Um, but land is as expensive as a new trailer. So it's going to be me having to just look every single day. Okay, sweetheart, is your food there yet? Well, yeah, they'll have to check the floors. I mean, I can do that part myself to see if there are any leaks or there was any leaks, if there's any soft spots, and they'll have to put down new plywood. And then I'm just getting throughout the whole house the vinyl that looks like wood. Literally, you can't tell the difference unless you rub your hands on it. And it's not expensive. And then, I mean, I would really like to have carpet in the bedrooms, but it's not worth it. I mean, I can get it cheap, but you get what you pay for. Yeah, they'll tear down those gypsum board little things and put up. If I get, no, I can't do that. I don't know. I know a girl that I follow. Her husband just died, but they got a trailer for $500 and spent $2,000 to move it. And she and her daddy and her brother ain't got none of that. No boyfriend to help. No daddy to help. No nothing. The only father I got is my Father in heaven. And I'll make sure that um, they put that expanding foam around anything that could access the outside to keep varmints out. We say varmints, like mice. And then once that's done, I can get a pressure washer, even if I have to rent it, and pressure wash the whole trailer, the porch, whatever else comes with it. Restain the porch. Boom, done with that. Change out the front door, possibly change out the doors on the inside. But there's this place called Discount Trailer Supply, and it's usually about 2 hours away from here. But you can get trailer windows for replacements for $50. They take it out of other trailers that they have on their lot because trailer windows aren't the same as these windows. I'm getting sick at my stomach. It's when I start getting stressed out. Because come September, July, I mean like August maybe, they'll tell me how much my rent's going up here. And do I want to sign another lease? Do y'all have any idea what I pay for rent? If you saw my everything that's wrong with this house and things you can't see, like the fact that the house is dipped down on one side, which happens to be my bedroom. Um, it went from $790 to $855. And that's because I threw a fit. It was going to go up even more than that. Yeah, like I want to have like a dresser and then them cut the sink and the spigot hole through it and have that as like my bathroom vanity. I want things to be unique but functional. I don't want upper cabinets. I just want just 3 shelves on the other side of the window, 3 shelves, different lengths, and then 3 shelves wherever I can put them in the kitchen. And that's where I could display my pretties. And then have an island and have a lot of storage space, cabinets underneath. And that I want my sink and dishwasher on the island. But I don't know. It's all according to what I can do and how much I can afford. You'll, it's been an hour and a half. I need to take some nausea medicine. Um, Mine didn't change at all. Oh. Let me see if I can go out and come back in and see how many. Hold on. No. I'll go online and look it up and everything, but I feel a trip to the bathroom in my future. So I'm going to get off here. I love you all. I appreciate you. I am grateful for each and every one of you. And I hope you all have a good week. And I guess I'll be seeing you guys on Friday. Bye.